almost every white male in the series is a terrible person griping about or plotting against, militantly, blacks, women, Jews, or immigrants. Man, this is bizarre. The Savant. Jessica Chastain's The Savant. So it was cancelled. Pulled. Postponed. Basically cancelled. Well, now a whole bunch of other random stuff is going on. Yeah, super interesting. There's a bunch of stuff leaked here. Leaked. Kind of is leaked. Hollywood Reporter is basically trying to reveal the plot as best they can so they can skirt around the NDAs. And boy, this is mental. This whole thing is mental. And yeah, no wonder it got pulled, to be honest. Absolute complete shit show. People need to learn their lesson. Stop making this garbage. People aren't interested. Yeah. Is Jessica Chastain's The Savant ever going to premiere? Probably not. Probably not. Just say it now. Probably not. Probably not. So the series was pulled from Apple TV's schedule 1 month ago, and things have gotten weirder since then. What's weirder? Wouldn't you like to know? We're going to get into it. It's very, very funny. Very, very funny. So, scroll through this. And as it says, The Savant, which originally had a September 26th premiere date, was yanked in the weeks following the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Language on the landing page for the series has since vacillated from coming soon to at a later date to simply 2025. And as of this writing, the wording again reads at a later date. So they just changed it, they changed it, they changed it, and they changed it back. Mental. It's odd the language has been tweaked several times over the course of the month. I reckon they're trying to jig the show. Trying to re-edit it, and they're like, no. Altering wording on the app is a manual process, and since each new iterative phrase basically means the same as the last, why do it? Yes, soon means soon, and later means later, and 2025 literally means this calendar year. But it's all close enough considering the shifting language was first noticed as summer turned to fall to not premiere in 2025. Feels like a death sentence for the series. Yeah, it's going to be dead. It is going to be dead. So a spokesperson for Apple did not respond to the Hollywood Reporter's request for comment. A spokesperson for the Savant Studios' 5th season also declined to comment because they're... it's just no one's commenting on this absolute joke of a show. Mental. So here's where it gets quite interesting. Reviews of The Savant had originally been embargoed until September 25th. Right? That's fair. A bit odd that it was so close to release. But whatever. Meaning that is the earliest that they could be published the day before the show was set to premiere. Which is standard timing for Apple shows. Fair. Now the Apple Screener site, which is proprietary to Apple, in other words, not a catch-all platform like screeners.com, simply states that all reviews are under strict embargo until further notice. Huh. So basically, no one's going to know anything about the show ever. Mental. Actually mental. But let's get into a bit of this stuff, because they start to reveal elements of the show. Elements of it. And it's not great. It's not great, not going to lie. So, meanwhile, 8 days after Apple postponed The Savant, FBI Director Kash Patel shuttered the very real, though secretive program, a partnership with the ADL, on which the series and the Cosmopolitan story is based. James Comey wrote love letters to the ADL and embedded FBI agents with them, a group that ran disgraceful ops spying on Americans, Patel wrote. That era is over. This FBI won't partner with political fronts masquerading as watchdogs. Ahead of this story being published, The Hollywood Reporter requested an update from Chastain's direct spokesperson We did not immediately receive a response, so that's funny as well. So that's what it's based on, right? So what are the relevant parallels between the streaming series and the real-life tragedies? The one near tragedy named by Chastain, though we still have to abide by a no-spoilers agreement tied to the embargo, there is some light we can shed. And this sounds just ridiculous. This whole show sounds ridiculous. No wonder it was cancelled. The Savant stars Chastain as an undercover investigator who infiltrates online hate groups and takes them down from the inside. More specifically, Chastain's character embeds herself on dark web message boards spreading white supremacist rhetoric. Ah yes, very believable. She participates in the conversation with a purpose to identify and stop these men before they carry out heinous acts, heinous hate crimes. Hate crimes, God, I hate that term. The series does not parallel Kirk's murder beyond its general plot line of identifying politically motivated attacks on specific targets. Well, when they're nearly universally perpetrated by lunatic left-wingers, people are going to start getting annoyed when you start portraying right-wingers in that way. Maybe. It could, however, be considered polarizing. This is hot-button subject matter, no doubt, presented in a way that could reinforce the left's worst beliefs about the right and make the right think that the left sees them all as awful, racist woods dwellers. I mean, these guys pretty much do, but alright. Almost every white male in the series is a terrible person, griping about and or militantly plotting against blacks, women, Jews and or immigrants. This is what the show is about. Almost every white male in the series is a terrible person griping about or plotting against, militantly, blacks, women, Jews, or immigrants. Right. Why the fuck was this greenlit? And at the risk of sounding like a sympathiser for the antagonists, they're all pretty cartoonishly bad guys. What on earth were they thinking? So in the wake of the Kirk assassination, Apple likely just didn't want to fan the existing flames of an especially tough moment. Good intention, sure. But when is angry bipartisanship not going to be part of American culture? Not 2025 for sure. No, just can it and never let it see the light of day, because this sounds lame as hell. It's not unprecedented for TV episodes, and more rarely full seasons or series to be delayed or even scrapped altogether due to controversial and or problematic plot lines. Yep, that's fine. This is absolutely absurd. This was what they were going to be about. This was what the show was going to be about. White man bad. Just white man bad. Brilliant. Brilliant, because that's not been done before. Yeah, I haven't seen that like 1,000 times. It's just be white man bad. Brilliant. Well done, guys. So original. So original.